So just 10,000 days until the net zero carbon targets agreed in the Paris Agreement, it's no exaggeration to say that next week's IMF World Bank spring meetings will help determine whether we meet or miss the target. And unless the shareholders in the world's two primary financial institutions significantly raise their ambitions, we're currently set to fail. I'm Liam Byrne. I chair the Parliamentary Network on the World Bank and the IMF, and ahead of our two-day Global Parliamentary Forum in Washington next week, we're releasing a new briefing that underlines three big points. First, low and middle income countries now face 7 giants blocking the path to achieving the Sustainable Development Goals and climate change targets. Want, hunger, disease, lost learning, conflict, debt, and climate change. You see these vividly in places like here in Burina, here in Ethiopia, where recent droughts have helped leave 20% of children malnourished. It's only thanks to work like that from UNICEF that more haven't died. Second, best case scenarios for proposals in the mix to expand multilateral finance amount to perhaps a third of the $100 billion a year needed every year between now and 2030. Third, a deal on debt to restructure the debt burdens in 73 countries appears paralysed by great powers' inability to stop pointing fingers and start talking numbers. It's vital that we make progress on this because the middle-income countries now spend more on debt repayment than at any time in the last 30 years. So, we now have a climate crisis that imperils our planet's security and a debt crisis that imperils the opportunity of our planet's children. Without urgent and radical action, we'll fail to meet the goals we set ourselves, and the price will be paid by the world's most vulnerable people around the world. Conflict will multiply, and the chance to unlock what's called the world's demographic dividend, equipping billions of young people with new life chances, will be lost.